shit, you kind of go crazy.
So far, not bad. I don't know. Again, with no hit marker sound, it's kind of weird. Well, we got 3 there. I mean, that's
So pretty early shout right off the bat before we get into this. Think of it as a pre-content warning. This video with Comp Killer was obviously pre-recorded before I had even gotten to use it. So the starting clip that you just saw was what I thought was going to be really good, but I've been told now that I've been playing HVH probably the last 2 hours, just collecting clips and getting a second video with a gameplay ready for you guys, how bad Comp Killer is. I don't want you guys to think that that had clouded my judgment. I still went at this unbiased, and I'm still unbiased. I do think that the name really does tell you what the cheat's all about, though. I would highly recommend using this cheat in competitive once it gets double tap. But for now, I would say that for an HVH cheat, it is definitely not made for HVH servers. It's more of a Comp Killer. And I do think now that rapid fire doesn't work, that it does have a good chance against neverlose if they can work on it firing a bit faster. But altogether, I will say this is a cheat that is primarily made for comp. So think of that before we head any further into this video.
Hard drive loaded, coated.
All right, well, based on that intro, it does turn out I was the one that got the 24-hour cooldown. I forgot that I'm on a Prime account. You can't go over 30 FOV when raging in Prime. So unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we can at least go over the cheat now. Usually I would do a showcase before I do a gameplay, but I did want to see how the rage bot would actually interact. And honestly, it was not bad at all for what I was going against. Not really sure what I was going against necessarily, but we did get a nice little 5K at the end there. Either way, hopping into Comp Killer, we're going to be going over the legit side. You guys saw a little bit of the rage, but we'll leave that for a future gameplay. Hopping into the legit bot, we have aim assist here. So you have your enable, which you can right click, set a keybind to. So you can see when I left click, it pops up. So other than just being general, of course, you have all of these, which you can override. So as you can see, override general, we have enable, we have standard recoil control, or sorry, standalone recoil control. You can change your X and Y strengths there, as well as enable it or disable it. Don't really know why it's on for pistols. We're going to turn that off. We have FOV, max backtrack, silent aim, which is disabled when you're in safe mode. We have smoothing, and of course you can change that here. We have extra checks, target hitboxes, and preferred hitboxes. And then in entities, oh, sorry, we also have the trigger bot, which you can right click to set up your button as well, your reaction time, your weapon selection, and overriding general. But right now we're literally just keeping it on general, where you can change the hit chance, minimum damage. You can make it magnetic. You can also change the FOV and strength of that, as well as your extra checks and your hitboxes and your max backtrack. Over here in entities, we can do everything from self, enemy, team, projectiles, dropped items, and a planted C4. We have enable, box, name, distance, money, weapon, so you can do icon or text or both. Health bar, ammo bar, skeleton, backtrack skeleton, has C4, diffuser, armor, and scoped, so flags. We have chams here, disable and dead, and enable, configure for player and attachment, override material, material texture, metallic, bloom, and flat, occluded, and we have glow. And you can change the glow type from default to flashing. And then, of course, if we go into world, we have grenade prediction, client impacts, server impacts, sky modulation, smoke modulation, night mode. In miscellaneous, we have the third person, FOV changer, preserve kill feed, custom scope, reveal radar, sniper crosshair, spectator list, screen hit marker, world hit marker, and removables like flash, smoke, visual pitch, scope overlay, 2D skybox, 3D skybox, and more. And then, of course, an inventory, which I also found does not save to config. So when you guys download my configs from the Discord by becoming a member for 99 cents, you will not get these, unfortunately. Moving over from inventory to general, we have anti-untrust, auto-accept, unlock inventory, reveal money, auto-buy, and event logger, so we can see votes, damage, purchases. We have auto-jump, auto-strafe, duck jump, quick stop, slow walk, peek assist, edge jump, auto-pistol, auto-revolver, auto-knife, and auto-Zeus. And then we have our configs. So taboo shit is literally my legit. And then real taboo shit is when shit gets real and you got to start spinning. I also was using AA. You can't use AA when you are playing on Prime. So I wouldn't touch this unless you're playing non-Prime. Non-Prime, you can spin. You can use 180 degree FOV. It doesn't matter on non-Prime. Non-Prime does not have VAC Live. So just keep note that if you download this config, it is currently limited to 30 FOV, actually 29.4. But AA is on, so just make sure you disable that. Honestly, you know what I'll do? I have my knife out anyways. We'll load this up, go over to the rage bot really quickly, go to anti-aim, and just disable it for now. So there you go. And then obviously you get your rage settings here, which is pretty much all of the same as legit, except you have stuff like compensate spread, limit FOV, minimum damage override, disable penetration, override hitboxes, that kind of stuff that you can get further into it. It offers pretty much everything that most rage cheats do. I would say that it's on par with features right now with Never Lose. I don't know if the Resolver is going to really do much with Never Lose, as I haven't pinned them against each other yet. I know that it loses indefinitely to Fatality, literally just because of double tap. But all around, it's not a bad start, and it's on that level of Never Lose in features. I'm not sure about performance yet when it comes to raging. We're going to save that so nobody accidentally gets themselves banned, and we're going to load my legit config. All around, I'm going to be honest, I like the legit bot quite a lot. I really do wish we got a legit game because the legit bot feels great. Try that trigger bot really quickly with a eagle or an op. Sorry, where's the... I can just do this. Here we go. And then the trigger bot. Oh, I have magnet trigger on. Shot the arm there. Ooh, that one missed. Delay before shot definitely needs to be raised. But yeah, there's a few things like hit marker sound that I can't seem to find in the menu, but altogether, this is a pretty good cheat. I like the visuals. They're clean. They're simple. Unlike the last cheat we looked at on the channel, also known as Predator Systems, the icon actually correctly scales based on distance, which is nice. Not really sure what the ESP is doing here. I feel like most cheats... Oh, auto knife. I feel like most cheats, when you get this close, should just stop rendering the ESP and just keep the cham on, or else it looks weird like that. But overall, still not bad. It would probably just look really weird if you had box ESP on. How? I don't even know how this is missing, even with aimbot, or like even with my normal aim, being able to like aim directly on them. How is that missing? Look at my crosshair. Look at my crosshair. Bro, what is Counter-Strike? It's very weird. It might just be my crosshairs, one of those crosshairs that, if you're unaware, if you make your crosshair too small or too big in Counter-Strike, it's actually not centered. That could be it, to be honest. Because it would not hit at all there. That is very odd. Either way, that's Comp Killer, my initial showcase. Honestly, a lot of people made it sound a lot worse than it really is. It definitely is not as satisfying as using something like Never Lose or Fatality in terms of like getting kills. And I honestly feel like that's just like, it just feels like there's a less of an impact because there's no hit sound. I feel like the hit sound actually helps, which is very weird to say, but you know, there's no hit sound here. So when you get a kill, it's kind of like you're playing normal Counter-Strike. Anyways, that's Comp Killer. If you guys are interested in getting it, like I said, realdudesinc.com, code TabzWare, save 10%. And I can't wait to actually take this out and record a proper video with it. Hell yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.
What?